the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
I gotta get a witness. No!
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
That's true. Sometimes I cry.
Oh! Lick my butthole, he laughed.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Drunken Peasants Podcast, episode 1052.
Do it live!
Doing it live, 1052, back again. And we got Billy in an undisclosed remote location. How's it going, Bill Fridge? You doing good?
I want to come home. I'm done.
Yeah, you know what? Is that the sign that we're getting into advanced years? Because I feel that way when I go to Las Vegas, like 3 days in Las Vegas, I'm like, I'm done.
Yeah. Last time I was in Vegas, it was good. So I think that it just depends on. It was 3 days. Yeah, it was 3 days. So
3 days is the sweet spot. I was in California for 3 days, and then by the last day, I'm like, I'm done. I'm ready to go home. So
yeah, you had the perfect time.
Yes. Hey, and you know what? We're having like a heat wave here in Seattle right now. It's actually hotter here than it is in Anaheim right now.
Really?
Yes. It was like,
how hot is it?
It got up to like 90 degrees today, and tomorrow it's getting up to like 93.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe I don't want to come home.
It's only supposed to last for the next few days.
Okay.
Since you're
Maybe
driving
I'll just
back.
drive to Antarctica.
That's in the opposite direction. Yeah, so everyone give the stream a like. Because of all the IRL streaming and the extra stuff we've been doing, we are now at 72% of the goal. So here's hoping that we can knock this goal out, do a good show, not have to do a 5-hour show. Billy needs his beauty sleep.
Yeah, I got to drive home tomorrow.
Yeah,
It's gonna
because
be a hell of a drive.
Yeah, and when he gets back, so I'm doing a show. I'm doing a show with Hannibal and Monty on Monday the 27th, and then Billy should be back for sure on the 28th. We're doing a Patreon private show on that day, and then on the 29th we're doing another Patreon private show, and then on the 30th we're doing we're doing a regular show, and then on the 1st we're doing a regular show. See what we do for you people.
We have all these irregular shows, and then regular shows, and before you know it, we are the show. We're living the show.
Tonight, I'm giving people a taste of our first Patreon private show because we're going to do a Cringe Rap All-Stars private show, and I've got some new Cringe Raps to play tonight. And who knows, maybe some of the Cringe Raps from tonight will be so good they'll make the All-Star team.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not looking forward to that.
You're so looking forward to it.
It's like, I was thinking to myself, what could make today any more disappointing? I didn't even think Cringe Rap.
Right.
But yeah, Cringe Rap.
Yeah. Cringe Rap. Hey, I think you're not looking forward to it the same way you're not looking forward to a spanking from a midget waitress.
That was in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
I would like that.
Just like Cringe Rap.
Oh, no. Cringe Grape?
Cringe Grape.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know
what that is, Lowbrow Jester. You're tripping, man.
Everyone liked the stream. We don't do the news as much anymore because the news is just overwhelmingly depressing, and this takes it to a new level. But before we get into all the fun stuff, Let's
get you started.
Yes, get us started. It almost got us finished.
Kale Buford, thank you.
You almost got us finished there.
You got us a nice reach around.
The Roe v. Wade thing is ridiculously dumb, and I feel like our country is on the brink of being the most divided it's been since the Civil War. Like, I think it's like that crazy divided, and you're going to see you're going to see an exodus depending on your political alignment to either the state that has like no gun laws and abortion is illegal and same-sex marriage is illegal and weed is illegal, to, you know, very left-wing states that are just like as left-wing as it comes. It's something else.
It's pretty scary. I know a lot of people who are, I guess they said like Disney and I think Meta, like Facebook, and a lot of other places are willing to pay for travel expenses for their employees to go protest or to go, to even like to go get abortions and stuff if they're in an area that's not legalized.
Isn't it dumb? It's so dumb that Meta, like changing Facebook to Meta was such a dumb decision that people still have to say that it's Facebook after they like you just did to make sure everyone knew what you were talking about. Yeah, it's the worst thing ever.
Was Facebook always Facebook? Didn't it have a different name early on?
Maybe really early on, but
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not when it was publicly traded, but yeah, it's called Meta. They want everyone to call it Meta. They did this weird. It was like Zuckerberg started having a midlife crisis. He's like, I don't want to own Facebook anymore.
Yeah, it's interesting where they're going to, because the metaverse, everybody who is behind the idea that we're going to live online more than in the real world.
That's the Matrix.
That's basically what they should have called it, was the Matrix.
Yeah. It was probably copyrighted, so they couldn't.
Oh, yeah. Boo.
So I also, as a warning to everyone, I put in my new aligners last night, and they're cutting up my tongue again, so I might have a speech impediment the longer this goes on. But, you know, you roll with the punches, as they say. Is that what they say?
Yeah.
Roll with the punches?
The Facebook. You roll with the punches.
I roll with them.
That's what Mike Tyson does.
Yeah, and you roll when he hits you with his punch, too. It makes you roll.
He knocks you the fuck out.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Yes. All right.
I feel like Mike Tyson socked me.
Does he sock you harder than Zoltan?
Way harder than Zoltan. I feel like Mike Tyson needs to quit socking me.
It's like you change your name to Robin Givens, basically, right?
Yeah.
She was on Head of the Class with that other guy, the creepy producer guy, Dan Schneider.
Was she?
Yeah. That's what she was famous for. When Mike Tyson married her, she was on the show Head of the Class. It was really popular.
Okay. I remember watching it. I just don't remember anything.
She was like the hot girl on it. Yeah. She never really did much after that, too. I wonder if Mike Tyson kind of like killed her career. I don't know.
Billy has an LA accent now. I don't know.
It took me all morning to get rid of mine. That's what LA does to you.
Yeah, I'll probably lose it halfway home when I'm driving.
Yeah. Well, it'll morph into like from a SoCal to a San Fran accent, and then before you know it, you'll have that like Eugene thing. You'll be collecting crystals and doing yoga, you know.
Yeah.
And then Portland, you'll live in a box on the street.
Yeah. It's a good time.
Yeah, you know. So, I guess we'll get right into all of it. Let's start all the fun, shall we? Here we go.
I should turn off the goddamn internet.
Oh, don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Did you ever touch me? Hey, I guess we also learned recently that Jesse Lee Peterson wanted to touch Ghazi a lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you didn't hear that?
No, what happened there?
Well, there was, 2 years ago, Jesse Lee Peterson's Twitter liked gay porn, okay? And it was up for hours, and then his Twitter went locked, basically.
Oh, wow.
And at the time, he was being like, oh, someone else ran my account and they did that and I fired them, basically, is what he said.
I fired them.
But now, a lot, there's a documentary out and it's made by other right-wing guys about how gay Jesse Lee Peterson is and how much of a perv he is and like how him and Hake are messing around.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, that's what they're saying. And some of them claim to have had relationships with him in the past.
I could see that. He seems to have I don't know. He could be.
He's in good shape for like an old man, I noticed.
Yeah.
And he dresses nice.
He looks like he'll like make you oatmeal after a long night of lovemaking.
Do you love black
Like
penis?
some berries to go with. You love black penis? I'll make you some oatmeal. Oh my god.
Let's check this out. Or basically, Rev got out of jail. That was the first thing I wanted to go over. Rev got out of jail. And
was it bail or was it just they just let him go?
No charges filed.
Okay.
But he was held for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, he was in there for a while.
Yeah, so I'm going to play the first video that he made. And this video makes me sad, and you'll know why at the beginning when you see his shirt. Because not only does Rev, he facially copies TJ's style. But apparently his taste in T-shirts copies my style.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, here it is.
Well, Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh, yeah, dig it.
He's besmirching the name.
Yeah, you make it look better.
Why, thank you.
Yeah, he's like a legend to me and a great hero to the world for giving people so much entertainment. Hi. This is...
He's like living in his car right here.
Oh, God. So is he out and he's not back with Shanny?
He explains a little bit here, and this was a couple days ago, and you saw how quickly things changed with Shanny, you know? Yeah.
Well, what do you want to call me? You got Jason Avocados 420, you got Revelation News, which was my first name that I was known on the internet as Revelation News.
That's the only thing anyone knows you as.
Who do you got today? Well, you got Jason Eroff today. That's who you got. So, lots of crazy stuff I'm sure has been going on out there in terms of, whoa, what the hell is going on with Rev? What happened?
No, not really, but, like I forget he exists. And then I go into the content folder on the Discord, and then I'm like, oh yeah, that guy. The worst I feel for him is that he had sex with Shanny, even though it was voluntary.
Yeah, I feel like he was very happy to do that.
I could tell you the whole story, and it makes me extremely depressed to think about it at this point, because I have to now go on in my life in a totally new life. A new way, a new, everything is new now, because Shanny and I, unfortunately, this was the straw that snapped the camel's back in half, and the camel's fucking on the side of the road bleeding out.
What?
It's over.
Shanny was a camel this whole time?
Yeah, I feel like he's going to be
I
apologizing
can't
for
put
that
a
comment
finger
soon.
on why, but the last 2 episodes seemed to have a more sweet boy vibe to them.
Why is that? Was that throwing shade at you?
I have no idea.
Huh.
I was only gone for one episode.
Right. So that's why it wasn't clear to me what they were talking about.
I think they need to send another $20 to clarify this.
And am I going to tell you where the fuck I am? No. Am I in Pennsylvania? Absolutely fucking not.
So pay attention to this, because this is important later. He's like, am I going to tell you what? He's done this in the past, like when they moved because CPS kept getting called on them.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not going to tell you where we are. I'm not going to tell you where we are. And then he just like blurted it out eventually.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So I don't think he blurts it out here, but you heard him just say, I'm definitely not in Pennsylvania.
And I pray to Jesus Christ that I never have to go back there. I don't care if my uncle's there. I don't give a shit. I never want to be in Pennsylvania again in my life, because the amount of bullshit that I went through during the time that I was even in the relationship, and I'm not going into that because I love my wife. I'll call her my wife for the rest of my life. She's my love. Shanny.
Oh, wow.
I like cried so much at this point, folks, that...
Folks, when people impersonate Rev in text, they spell folks, F-O-E-K-S. Folks.
Folks.
Like, I was in jail. I was in jail for a total of 14 days. And 13 days, which is, of course, God. God comes in and says, here's your stamp. That if you ever do end up with another unlucky woman to end up with your fucking crazy ass look, I look like somebody that's just, I haven't had a shower yet or nothing. They put me up with housing in the place that I'm at, you know, but I got out of PA as like, I could not do it. I got in my car, I started driving, and I ended up in a place that I'm at right now, and I'm not sure where it is, but he
doesn't even know where he is.
I don't know. I don't want to tell anybody where I am because they'll know that I'm back with Shanny.
Right.
Literally got out, and my car, I just started driving, you know.
I just felt like driving.
Like immediately as I got out, it's not that long that I've been out, but I started just driving. And to be honest, like I think I'm probably still am in Pennsylvania, but it's nowhere near where I was. Absolutely nowhere near I was. But I want you to know, I've heard some of the stuff that's been mulling around, you know, on the internet, because these things happen. Like I come out and I go to YouTube and I see these things. I should probably stop going to YouTube altogether at this point because it's only going to be a negative thing to remind me of her.
Is Rev crying because Roe v. Wade was overturned?
Maybe so.
Poor Rev.
What really fucking destroys this is that... What really destroys everything, actually, for me, is that I'm the cause of it. I did it. It was me. Now, I'm pretty sure she told you the story. So what she said was probably true, because Shanny does not lie.
What?
Oh, God. Shanny does not lie.
Shanny does not lie. That is in of itself a lie.
That night was...
He's crashing on James Robert Clark's couch right now.
They're gonna go berry picking.
Yep.
We were just hanging out, having a good time. But then I put on the movie The Devil's Advocate.
So he's blaming himself because he puts on a movie called The Devil's Advocate, which I've seen. It's Keanu Reeves, right?
Yeah. Is it?
Is it?
I can't remember. For some reason, I thought it has Edward Norton in it, but I could be completely wrong.
Let me see.
It is Keanu. Okay, I'm thinking of something completely different.
Yeah, it's Keanu and who else is in it? It's
Pacino?
Yeah, he plays the devil. I think Charlize Theron is in it too. Yeah, she is.
Okay.
Good cast. It's actually a pretty good movie.
When did that come out?
Oh, God. Let me see. It came out in 97.
Wow. Charlize Theron. I don't really think of her as like a 90s actress.
Yeah, she was pretty young in it, I think.
She's had some staying power.
Yep.
Like an asshole. I don't know why I picked that movie. Probably Keanu, because I had just played Cyberpunk, and I was like, oh, shit. You know, I want to watch a Keanu movie. Macho Man. So... I got this stupid phone too. I took this. Though that's the last time I saw her, man. I took this thing, and that's it. So I'm literally, guys, I'm literally, I put on that movie, right? I put on The Devil's Advocate, and I totally fucking forgot that, holy shit, this is going to trigger the fuck out of her, because it has right in the beginning this little girl, like they're in court, and this little girl that could be a little Shanny is there.
Huh?
You know, crying about a rape, and it's Keanu Reeves, of course, defending her, or defending the rapist, and it's horrible, disgusting shit, right? I, in my stupidity, did not think of that it'd be triggering, right? And
I love how he's blaming himself here for playing a movie.
It flew off from there, you know what I mean? And the fight came, and stuff was said, and stuff like that. But I went into long story short, I went into Zachary's room, and I did hit him.
So I don't understand this story. So the story starts, he puts on a movie. It's a movie that has some potentially triggering content, and it goes from him putting on a movie to hitting a kid. Like, what?
Yeah, for real. That's a big step.
Yeah.
Is it because the devil was in the movie, so he just feels like he can do his worst?
Al Pacino possessed him from watching the movie. It was like, hit that fucking kid. Hoo-ha!
Beat that kid. Hoo-ha!
I mean,
Al
it happened,
Pacino.
you know? So, I don't know. I've been driving for like 5, 6, 7 hours. I just went to the house, and I don't even know what time it is.
You don't know where you are. You don't know what time it is. You don't know much. You don't even know how did a movie cause you to slap around a kid? Is what I want to know.
Yeah, it's really fucked.
Yeah, I don't get that.
I kind of want to watch this movie and just see if I hit a kid.
You might.
For real.
Into the house, and I just got my car, and I left. Because I'm not allowed, you know, whatever. I grabbed a couple things, and I got the clothes on my back, basically, and I'm on the grace of God. They let me out because there were no charges, you know. It was just dismissed with no charges. But I hit Zachary, and it was because I was not medicated correctly yet. In the jail, which there's tons of stories, well, not tons of stories, but there's a few things I'd mention about that I'm not going to go into here, because it's just, I think about the past, and I think about what I had. I had this wonderful family. I had this wonderful family that I was caretaking, you know, and that's really what it was. I was going to the store and getting stuff and trying to make this work, you know, and I just feel so horrible that this had to happen in the way it did. And
Al Pacino's too convincing.
He doesn't need to. Every time I see people like Reb and Shanny and other people making videos like this, I'm like, they didn't need to make this video. It doesn't make them look better. It doesn't do anything positive.
They're oversharers.
Yep. Yeah.
It's kind of how they exist.
Yeah, it's over. Like, there's no other words that I can say. It's just over forever, because me, the asshole that gets mad and then goes into Zachary's room and hits him, I'm a sack of shit. And now see that I'm medicated, because that's the good thing that came out of all this. The really amazing positive thing that came out of this is that I am now fully medicated, and I can see straight. I can see the
G-Man be taking care of them kids.
Oh yeah.
He's a good guy. G-Man's a good guy. He never hit those kids.
world straight. I'm not manic. I'm not like going nuts about one thing or another thing or whatever. I'm focused, and I know where I know where I am. I know where I'm going. But this literally, I just did this. I went to because I'm not allowed around there. I got my car and I got in the thing. I got on a highway and started driving. And I don't know how many, like hours, 5 hours, something like that. So I'm probably still in Pennsylvania.
So he was like, the one thing I know for sure is I'm not in Pennsylvania anymore. And now he's like, I might still be in Pennsylvania.
I probably am. I'm probably right outside of her house.
I mean, like, when you cross state lines on the freeway, there's a huge sign that's like, welcome to whatever state you're crossing into.
Yeah.
So how could he not know what state he's in? Like, what is he doing? We saw the way they drove from Colorado to Pennsylvania, though, so maybe he's parked on some train tracks right now.
Yeah, I think he's been sitting in a fast food drive-thru trying to get the perfect order to get Shanny to take him back. He's like formulating, I know if I get tacos and bagel bites and a breakfast sandwich, and I'm pretty sure if I could get a barbecue rib sandwich, then she'll have to take me back. Those are all her favorites.
But the point is that I want out of here. I'm going to keep driving. And this is the last you're going to hear from me for I don't know how long.
Yeah. Daniel G says they have no money, so how is he driving for hours? Yeah, I don't think he's driving for hours. I think he's just waiting to come back in.
He also said this is going to be the last video for I don't know how long. He made another video, like, almost immediately.
For real. Captain Bullshit.
Yep.
I got to find out my life, you know? I got to get, like, housing assistance and shit because I'm totally fucking broke.
How about just getting a job?
You know, but what I have my butt in right now, I own, which is really good.
It's really good. He owns that Macho Man shirt. He owns that Oldsmobile.
Cutlass Supreme.
For real.
I wish Shanny the best, and her 2 kids are amazing. They're amazing.
They're amazing to hit.
Amazing kids.
God.
And all I could say is that I wish them the best in the future. But revelation news here. Feeling like I lost my world.
You need to get Burnt Toast on here to talk about Relevant and Shanny, friend of Monty. Real informed on this.
I could, you know.
Yeah.
We could do that. Here's the video Shanny made the same day. Oh, actually, I forgot to play the intro.
He has done a lot of things to me. So no, I don't regret calling him that word. Because any man, I don't care what skin color you are, any person who tries to steal your house and your home is a fucking...
Do you want to eat my ass, Billy the Fridge? Huh?
I don't.
Huh?
I don't.
Do you want to eat my fucking ass? If you don't want to, you run. You plain run.
I don't want to eat her ass.
You run.
Shanny, I don't want to eat your ass.
Revelation looks like a methed out TJ.
That's I made that joke before we played him. He's a methed out TJ wannabe that has my fashion sense, apparently, because I have the Macho Man shirt like that.
You guys better not stink shame me for not wanting to eat Shanny's ass.
Would your bra smell musky, or would it smell like cat pee?
You know, it's a good musk.
It's a good kind of cat pee.
It's a good kind of cat pee.
Yo. I got something to say.
You killed a baby today?
Killed a baby today.
You know that girl, Carrie, that's been showing up?
This stream may have been before Rev made his. I don't know. It's from the same day.
In my chats. And being very supportive toward me.
Stop encouraging Billy to do incest with his twin sister.
Oh,
that's not true.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Basically, I found out that she's a phony. She's a fraud and was basically gassing me up for information, to which she fed to a bunch of people.
Of course. Of course. We were kind of saying that with all the people, the people that do show up to support, they're just catfishing, like Jared's fans do with him.
Just like DMs I gave her, personal things I gave her. And may I say, it really hurts me that I care for someone and I put my heart into someone and I open myself up.
Were they like sexting or something?
To someone for friendship. And they take that hand that I give them and they just end up to be phonies who didn't care about me, who weren't my friend. And all they wanted to do was just make me look like a fool. And it's really sad that Carrie has to be such a phony.
It was a fucking troll account, catfish account of Carrie Underwood.
Oh.
That would be hilarious if it was. I don't think it is, but I would love that.
I thought actual Carrie Underwood was friends with Shanny, and it breaks my heart that actual Carrie Underwood didn't take time out of her life to become good friends with Shanny for Christ.
Well, I think Snoop introduced Carrie Underwood to Shanny for Christ is how it worked. Because Snoop, remember, Snoop subscribed to their OnlyFans. So.
Yeah, Snoop was a big fan of the OnlyFans.
Nope.
He was actually their only fan, which was weird.
Yeah. Their only fizzle.
And a fake. Like, all these people want to go to me and try to gaslight me and say I'm manipulative and I'm a liar, when these people literally fake being my friends just to get a little information and put it out on people just to, make me look bad. And it wasn't anything bad. I just said I got laid.
Oh. Hold on. Who is it, though? Seriously, though. So that's what happened. She was in DMs with someone that earned her trust and told this person she got a piece. How does she do it? Like, who wants this?
Was it G-Man? It's got to be G-Man, right?
If it's anybody else. If it's anybody else, I would die of surprise.
It's got to be G-Man. I know G-Man was smashing around in that fucking pumpkin.
Oh my God.
Beating up the popping pumpkin seeds in and out of the squish cavern.
Yeah, I did. I got laid. Can I not get laid? Am I not a single woman where I can have sexual relations with someone consensually?
So gross.
Like,
no, you can't. Can we pass a law to
Yeah. I would prefer if she does have consensual sex that part of the consent is that I never hear about it. I never see it. I never want to know that she's having consensual sex. And then we'll call it consensual. Because I do not consent to knowing she has sex.
Yeah, I feel violated.
G-Man wanted to smash.
Oh, he did.
G-Man didn't have to be roofied. G-Man was like sexually eating Oreo cookies, thinking of Shanny for Christ's nether region. It was really gross.
Said this in private DMs. So these people are going around and saying I'm openly giving information out on me. When these were private DMs, this was something I gave to someone in open confidence. And they lied to me, pretended to be my friend for, 7 months just to fuck me over. You're no different than Megan Hiltz. You're no different than Hannah Stout.
I don't know who any of these
You're
people
fakes and you're phonies. And you can go and say I'm manipulative and I'm a liar all you want. I'm not the one who fakes friendships. Okay? You can call me a liar. I'm not the one who fakes friendships. You can call me manipulative. I'm not the one who fakes friendships. You can say whatever you want, but I'm still not the one who fakes friendships.
You already said that.
I was being genuine and you weren't. And and you can go and laugh and have a good time over that all you want. I really don't care.
All right, let's move a little forward and see. What is she doing? What is this? What part of her?
Is G-Man about to crawl out from behind her?
Why won't you debate me, Billy the Fridge?
Oh, God.
Billy the Fridge, why won't you debate me?
Her name.
All right, I'm gonna move on to something else. Here's Rev's video from yesterday. He's not in his car, and it's funny that he's wearing a fucking like old school convict shirt.
Really?
How's everybody doing, huh? Come into the light from the darkness.
I'm sorry, but shut the hell up, Shanny, and take some accountability. You fell for a catfish. You were too stupid to see that there was no verifiable mark that proved it was the real person. That's on you.
Yeah. And I wish we got some like proof of who it was. I wish she would have been like, yeah, it was G-Man. I just want to know it was G-Man.
That's the
where
that's
is
the motto of Jonathan Fleck's company. Is come out of the darkness into the light, and he wasn't even a Christian.
Coming soon.
At the time,
Shanny G-Man OnlyFans.
Nasty, man.
And then he came up with this sunglass company, which is worth in upwards of $570 million company that I have an 80% interest in. So you do the math.
I thought you said you were broke and didn't have anything.
There.
And then all of a sudden, yeah.
And I need to contact John, and we're gonna hook up and talk some stuff out, because I put $30,000 into his ministry, and for that he gave me 80%.
Of what again?
His ministry?
So he put $30,000 into someone's ministry, and he got 80% of what? Some kind of company?
Yeah, it's 80% of the ministry. Like that's not how it works, right?
Yeah.
Controlling shares of the company that does exist. It's Vampires by Vlad Eyewear.
No, it's the glasses. It's the sunglass company.
Yeah.
And he won a bunch of court cases against Bausch & Lomb, Ray-Ban, and all the biggest companies that you could imagine.
Well, that's where your $30,000 went then, if that's even true.
Yeah, why would you give somebody $30,000 for 80% of a company? If they only have 20% left for themselves, what's the benefit of doing anything with the company? You already gave them $30,000. Like, burn the fucking thing down.
Right.
For eyeglasses, because they all stole his ideas. I have the court documents in my important folder, and it's all proven.
It's my Rainbow Bright folder.
And we need a litigator to put it through and he get payment. That's it, it's over. Now, would they take Johnny to court over this? I don't think so, because it's so blatantly, obviously stolen from John. Even the smiles on the vampires with the pointy teeth. They just took his shit. So we're going to get that settlement someday, hopefully, unless the Lord comes. If he comes first, then if he tarries, there's going to be a lot of stuff happening, and it's going to be great. With Kingdom of God stuff. Celebration until he comes.
That sounds... Are you talking about G-Man right now?
The Kingdom of Gods.
So that's where we're at, and I want to... my main focus tonight is to make you aware of the facts. And if you're a witch, I want you to really listen now. What I've noticed, and this is incredible, because the Bible, I want you to. There's a.
So he's just lost it. I don't even know what's going on here.
I feel like Rev talked about getting his meds when he was in jail. He was on his appropriate meds, and it looks like he's maybe not taking them now.
Maybe. That was only a few days before this.
Prophecy from Jesus in here. Okay? There's a prophecy from Jesus in here himself where he says that at the time of the end, of the time of the reaping and sowing of the souls to his coming, that there would be a certain number of individuals that would fall away. That there, in other words, like the Calvinist line of thinking on this is that God is perfect, right? So if God is perfect, how could there ever be a mistake where someone falls away from the faith? This is the free will argument, and this is where Calvinism starts to completely fail. Calvinism totally fails.
All right, everyone in the chat, if you're making a TJ joke right now, it's unoriginal. Okay, I just have to say that. It's already been done so many times. Come on.
Yeah, you can't even make a Ted Nugent joke.
Right.
That's been done too.
Yep.
On its face, because everybody knows that they
Rev Nougat, I think it is what
Princess Hyman asks, I missed the first 20 minutes. Do we know how he got out? He got out because the charges just were dropped, basically.
Yeah.
Nobody charged him.
They have the choice between going to the store. If it's in stock in the store, you have a choice between eating chocolate ice cream or vanilla ice cream. It's not determined that you are going to, that's really rude. It's not determined that.
I wonder who he's talking to. I just heard a male laughter.
Was it a male?
It could. You're right. It could be Shanny.
Right. I don't know.
Let's see again really quick here. Because he goes, that's really rude. All right.
It's not determined that you are going to, that's really rude. It's not determined that's.
It doesn't quite sound like Shanny.
It's ridiculous, actually, because I'm a man of God trying to do a Bible study. It's not determined that you're going to pick.
He's trying to do a Bible study?
The vanilla ice cream
He's
over
trying
the
to do
chocolate.
a Bible study, is all.
You have a free will choice to pick either chocolate or vanilla. Now, if you have a Neapolitan choice, then it could be both. But that's not in the thought experiment. The thought experiment includes chocolate and vanilla ice cream. It's not determined that you're going to pick vanilla.
He's tripping, right? He's just out of his mind.
And then the whoever he's there with is like, huh, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, I'm doing a Bible study.
You have a free will choice because you like vanilla better than chocolate, that you want vanilla. Okay, I like vanilla better than chocolate. Breyer's vanilla. So here we go. We're going to the Bible. Christians have this problem, and I see now the witches, and Shanny sees them. Because truth be told, witches are Shanny's people. And this is when G-Man can come in and go, what? I hate this stand. I can't wait to
what about G-Man?
I'll never get a new phone.
I don't know.
This is going to be my last phone, probably. But anyway, appropriate shirt attire, too. So here we go. Christians need to get over what they're calling witchcraft. You need to put this behind you as something that's quote-unquote evil. Now, your immediate
So that's his point?
question to me is, how the hell can you say that to
Why
me?
do so
Because
many conservatives, tenors and altos, Rev, Nick Fuentes, Dave Rubin.
Yep. It's true. They almost sing soprano.
I know it says in Revelation that no sorcerer gets into the kingdom. That's true. That's in there. Yes, it is. I'm going to explain it. Paul also said that no witch inherits nothing, that they're reprobated and disgusting wit. No, that's not, the word is not witch.
What?
Again, it's not accurate. Christians are using words for things that don't pertain to the subject matter. When you look at this verse in Romans 1 about the effeminate, and then everything becomes gay people are going to hell, this is the destructive nature of religion. And we also learn in the scriptures in the book of James, which is the brother of Jesus, that was a believer. He wrote in his letter that real religion at its pure is charity to others. So what does this have to do with I have to read the rosary? That I have to do a 1,500 Hail Marys if I jerked off on Friday? This doesn't make sense. So they have this negative view of what they consider negative witchcraft.
All right.
Reverend versus King Cobra in a bitch boy slap fight.
Rev versus
King Cobra, sweet boy.
Yeah. He's not a bitch boy.
Yeah, Rev is kind of out of his fucking mind here.
He's
everything
out
he's
there.
saying. It seems like it seems like he's off the whatever meds they gave him when he was in jail. They seem to be wearing off.
Here's Shanny from that same day.
All right, I'm going to be straightforward with this. Because I accidentally ended up on Twitch while I was on the phone call with Jason. Well, a Skype call at first, then turned into a phone call.
Oh, wow.
And where is that? I didn't see that uploaded.
For real, she probably deleted it immediately, but she just accidentally was on Twitch talking to him.
I accidentally turned on the Twitch. People were hearing our conversation. That's fucking okay. I've been telling you motherfuckers that I've been talking to Jason. I've told you motherfuckers that I have seen Jason. So I got some things to fucking say.
Uh-oh.
I got some things to fucking say to people.
She's got like crumbs all over her shirt.
First of all, I'm a very gentle and kind soul. I'm a very sensitive ass soul. But at the same time, I've gone through so much fucking bullshit with people that when I go through bullshit with people, I will tell a motherfucker to fuck off. Straightforward. I will tell motherfuckers to fuck off. Because I have every right to love myself enough to defend myself from people who are just trying to destroy and character assassinate me.
Your character was already dead.
Yeah.
Trying to always make it seem like I'm hiding something and I haven't hid a goddamn thing. Always making it seem like I'm a liar. I haven't lied about.
The problem is that you don't hide enough.
Yeah.
Wait, did Shanny just say she's a sensitive asshole?
Yes.
She's got a sensitive asshole.
She doesn't just have one, she is one.
About a goddamn thing. I've been very honest with motherfuckers. Regardless if it looks like it's an up, it's a down, it's an up, it's a down. I'm still fucking genuine. I'm still fucking true. You know, and I will say this. I am a good fucking woman. I am a good fucking woman. I'm a good fucking mother. And I'm a good fucking wife.
Are you?
I am a good fucking person.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Am the type of person who sees someone who's suffering from mental illness and I try to raise their spirit up and tell them they're a beautiful soul that deserves love and affection no matter what fucked up thing
So
they've
you're
done.
an enabler.
It almost sounds like she goes to the local mental hospital and flirts with the patients there.
Yeah, she's just saying how she can get back with Rev now because she's compassionate.
The past. It doesn't fucking matter. They still need love. That's the type of person I am.
Then why'd you let him rot in prison or jail for 2 weeks?
Because she didn't want to sign away the bond. She didn't want to put anything else down on the bond.
Well, and she was getting some side piece, apparently.
Yeah, G-Man. I hope it's G-Man. I really wish we could tell if it was G-Man.
We'd have to ask him.
For real, G-Man, did you have sex with Shanny, for Christ?
I am the type of person who is very forgiving. If I see someone hurt another individual but apologize and I see them working on themselves, I'm gonna be like, yeah, you can still stay in my life. And I in all honesty, am really fucking tired of being called abusive and neglectful.
Someone in the chat just said JRC3 going berry picking on her face.
Ouch. Correct.
For with my children, when there is no fucking viable proof that I am neglectful or abusive toward my children at all. I love my children. I would
clip on Discord.
Okay.
Die for my children in an instant. In an instant. I ask my children's opinion.
On Discord, is it under content? Where is it? I think this is it. Yes, here it is. All right. I'll have that in just a moment.
Opinions about everything. Every decision I make, I let them be put into that decision because I understand that they are autonomous beings themselves and their feelings and what they want in their life is completely and utterly fucking valid. And I am really fucking tired of being fucking shamed for being a fucking mom and doing the best I fucking can. Am I a perfect mom? Absolutely fucking not. But no one is a perfect fucking parent. No one is a perfect parent.
Yeah, but, you know, like, you shouldn't be keeping around some dude that beats up your kids, right?
Yeah, you're not a perfect parent. You're not a perfect wife. You're not a perfect human being. You're a mess of a human being, and you act like you're holier than thou. It makes for great content.
Yeah, that's the biggest part. If she was just a mess and wasn't so arrogant and didn't, like, talk about everything,
yeah,
I'd probably like at least be like, oh, you should get help.
There was no side piece. She slept with Rev immediately when Rev got out. Shame on you, Shanny.
She let him rot in jail, but then when he got out, man.
Thank you so much, Psychedelic. Can you give a rundown on the call and why peeps think you are in the right for fucking with you for talking on the phone? You're not abusive to your boys. You love your babies so much, girl. I do. I'm sick of fucking
That's another catfish friend right there.
being shamed as a parent. I'm sick of fucking authorities coming in my life and telling me how I should run my household as a fucking parent because assholes on the internet want to continue to say that I'm abusive and neglectful to my children.
There it is.
Let's give you a short one. Love you guys.
Thank you. You know what? This might be a record. I mean, well, you know, I think there may have been. Yes, the goal's already been exceeded, but thank you. And keep it coming if you want. You know, I think there might have been a few rare occasions where we met the goal like before Saturday and went into Saturday.
Yeah, we met the goal once on a Tuesday.
Yeah, yes, that has happened, but it was pretty. This is the first time in a while that we've gotten it that quick.
Yeah,
we're so good. The porn bots love our channel.
The porn bots love us.
Yep. I'll play the Twitter thing now. Or the Twitch thing rather.
All right.
So, you ready to go to bed?
Is she gonna have a wank like DSP?
I'm gonna go to bed, hon. I'm gonna get off the phone with you, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Love you.
Yeah, Shan.
See you sometime. Love you.
Yeah.
The trolls have Cobra Con going. Should we start Shantoberfest?
I wish CobraCon was real because I'd probably. I mean, it's coming up too quick though. There's almost no time to plan for it. But I wish it was real. I wonder how many people are gonna end up going there. Because it would be like if we went there and nothing happened, it would kind of be a bummer. But if like a bunch of people showed up,
yeah,
that would be like mind blowing. I will feel like I missed out on something if any type of CobraCon actually happens. Like even if it's just like 20 people.
CobraCon is like Woodstock of our generation.
I love you. Night, babe.
Night.
And that's how a conversation with us, girl, goes.
Who's she talking to now?
No. No.
Is she high?
I don't know.
I feel like she's heavily medicated.
Yeah. They probably got her some medication and she's probably already abusing it.
So we're going to move on to the other guy we've been talking about a lot lately. It's James Robert Clark the third.
The berry picking weirdo.
You know, the funny thing is, he posts a YouTube community post almost every day.
Yeah.
Or well, no, I'm sorry, not almost every day. I mean, almost every hour is what I meant to say.
Yeah.
And he wrote this after our last appearance, or his last appearance on our show. You're not even in this. It's me and Jeff and Asterios. And he's like,
where?
Yeah, go ahead.
Where are all of the homosexuals that are obsessed with me, morbidity, obese? I like to think that if I was gay, I could do better than a morbidity, obese, smelly guy.
It's morbidly, not morbidity. Morbidity. Morbidly or obesers. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you'd like to think that, but you couldn't. Like, honestly, if James Robert Clark was hitting in his reasonable field, he would be dating someone like Shanny.
Yes.
That's the difference between James Robert Clark and Rev. Rev is realistic. Rev is like, okay, I'm going to have sex. I'm going to make love. I'm going to have a wife because I'm going to choose somebody in my weight class.
Here's a few of his videos I thought we could go through. They're in no particular chronological order. It's cool to just kind of jump around on his stuff.
All right, so I wanted to make a quick video about some of my points of contention with the law enforcement in this country.
Is he peeing while he's recording this video?
Oh, God.
I hear pee tinkle going on in the background.
He's got to be pee tinkling.
One of them is the fact that people think that Antifa is treated as a terrorist organization. It's not. Okay? But what is interesting, you can look it up. Antifa is not a registered terrorist organization by our federal government.
Right.
But do you want to know who a registered gang is?
Not the same thing. Weird false equivalency, but what?
Well, that would be the Juggaluggaluggalos, which...
They're not registered gang anymore, right?
No, I don't think so. I think that was a temporary thing. I think enough people laughed at it for them to be like, oh, maybe this was a mistake.
Yeah.
It's like, have there been juggalos involved in criminal activity? Sure, but they're not a gang.
Yeah, you don't have to do criminal activity to be a juggalo. You have to listen to ICP.
Right.
It'd be like if I don't know, if Hell's Angels were big fans of Led Zeppelin. And anybody who was a fan of Led Zeppelin was now a criminal.
Exactly.
Insane clown posse fans that are literally the most disgusting excuse for human beings, if you could call them.
Says the guy who I'm pretty sure is tinkling right now.
Yeah. He's got some good kidney health, apparently. Must be that vegan diet.
But they are not terrorists or criminal whatever. I mean, in fact, even the FBI says, it sounds like the riot, how the media covered the riots. 85 to 90% of juggalos are law-abiding music fans, but 5 to 10% are hardened, crazed criminals. I'm actually paraphrasing. They did not say hardened.
That's his Mr. Swirly voice.
Crazed criminals, but they did say that they participate in illegal activity. And I would say a higher amount than that actually participate in illegal activity, such as drug use and things of that nature.
Drug use?
However, I do not think it's very organized. The fact of the matter is this. As I pointed out, the head of the Department of Homeland Security, Chad Wolf, determined that white supremacists, a very vague term, are on par with ISIS.
Is he still peeing? That can't be pee. Like, there's something gross going on there. I don't know what it is.
Yeah. He's had some kind of weird urine orgy right now.
Yuck.
They're terrorists, okay? Without any proof.
Party of
What
one.
is a white supremacist?
Yeah.
It's
Maybe
a
he has a
very
leaky faucet near him. An open faucet. That's got to be it, right?
I don't know. I'm very confused.
vague term that can be manipulated to ostracize and abuse the general public. Now, what's funny with the juggaluggalos, according to my ex-girlfriend, I have very juggalo-esque tendencies, but
oh my God,
I don't think so.
Of course his girlfriend would be a juggalo. Juggalos are the closest thing to hippies that we have today. They'll fuck just about anybody. Of course she would be a juggalo, and that's why he had a girlfriend.
I don't see the juggalo-esque tendencies. However, the thing is it's the easier the group is to ostracize, the easier it is to utilize them as a means to get political things done and to work through funding streams and things of that nature. Another thing is the FBI works with the SPLC, having had praised the SPLC in the past. Take note that the SPLC is known to have the SPLC is racist and sexist and is known to ostracize its own employees based on race and sex. Okay?
Okay.
And that's the truth. So, I mean, when you have the feds praising organizations like the SPLC, that's a joke of an organization that has made billions and billions of dollars selling the false idea that there's a racist behind every mailbox, you have to question the validity of some of these things. You also have to question the fact that certain groups like Antifa are not registered gangs. See, this is the thing.
He never makes a point.
Yeah.
Never. He just goes on.
Antifa's not a registered gang, but juggalos are, okay.
Well, he's saying Antifa isn't a terrorist organization, but juggalos are a gang, and those are totally different things.
Yeah.
You're going to say juggalos, which are literally, as the FBI puts it, there's like, I don't know, 1 million, I think it said 1 million individually identified juggalos in the United States. Well, if that, and that they come together to perform illegal activities, well then what the hell is Antifa? I'll tell you what, I'd far rather be around a group of unruly juggalos than I would a group of unruly Antifas. And the funny thing is, because...
Are you sure about that? Yeah. You might have a 2 liter of Faygo stuck between your butt cheeks.
Yeah, that's you might get sabooed through the coffee table.
Nope.
There's a lot that could go on when you hang out with a juggalo.
Antifa and juggalos share a lot of the same anti-racist attitudes. I would guarantee you that Antifa has a lot of juggalos amongst its ranks. So if you can consider the...
How would you know that?
Juggalos to be a criminal gang.
Because usually when Antifa people are doing stuff, they're not wearing ICP memorabilia.
Which they should.
They're usually like hiding their identity.
And
Antifa needs face paint.
How the hell is Antifa not a criminal gang? And I tweeted this out to the FBI. Because the fact of the matter is...
tweeting to the FBI.
It does not make even common sense. But the thing is with Antifa, what is Antifa? Antifa is the militant wing of the Democratic Party. Now,
is it?
I kept it quiet during the election because I wanted Joe Biden to win. But what?
Yeah, I'm sure you would have influenced the election had you not.
Yeah.
The Democrats and the left have said in this country forever is Antifa's imaginary. Antifa doesn't exist. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, it damn...
Antifa is not like a centralized organization. It's just people who say they're against fascism and attack people that they believe to be fascist. That's what they are. Not that it doesn't exist.
Well does, okay? And especially if you are a right-winger, and you do know that Antifa exists because you've tangled with them, okay? So my point is that the FBI and law enforcement are not acting in the best interest of themselves or of this republic, and that's a big problem. That's a very big problem, and it has to do with how politics is integrated into law enforcement, not law. See, this is the thing. I'm a progressive, and what does that mean that I'm a progressive? I want to use.
I want the P sound to end.
I know, right? It's kind of driving me crazy.
It's making me have to pee.
Yeah.
Science to help form public policies that are in the best interest of the people. The idea is to put science into politics, but not to put politics into science.
How fucked up is it going to be if lolcows start to realize if they put like dripping fucking faucets in the background of their videos that it's going to drive us crazy watching them? Like what if this was a strategic plan to piss us off?
Maybe Jared will actually wash himself in the faucet.
Oh, God.
What we have is the radical left in this country has put politics into science to the point where you have outrageous global warming nonsense that proclaims certain things that are not provable. And I'll leave a link to a list of things about that. But it's similar to how they're putting politics into law enforcement.
All right, I'm moving on to another one of his. Let's see this one.
So I'm going to cut right to the chase.
You never do that. You never cut to the chase. You just go on random rants about nonsense. And you never cut to the chase. You never cut to the chase. I'm going to turn off your chroma key. I forgot about that. Yeah, that'll be good.
Okay, yeah.
All right, let's see. All right.
What isn't stalking?
I'm positive he's not going to cut to the chase with this one.
Yeah, there will be no chase cutting.
No.
Stalking is not getting a young lady a card and a gift card to a popular outlet because they were a good nurse.
Oh, God.
And more importantly, because they were a good person.
Stalking is not me telling them that I want to wear their skin.
Okay.
Giving them a gift card to have their skin
like
removed.
The first time they took Kane's mask off.
Oh, my God. Have you seen Kane?
Yeah, I saw his tweets. It's not
Kane
surprising.
celebrating Roe v. Wade.
Well, I mean, he's been a professional politician for quite some time now. He's drinking the Kool-Aid. He probably has aspirations. I wouldn't be surprised if he runs for like Congress or Senate or something like that eventually.
Do you think he could be president of the United States?
He's eligible to be. I just don't. It depends on how he makes that next step from like local government to state government or federal. So he might. I don't know.
Not
he might be
stalking.
too late into the game.
Yeah.
Stalking is not publicly stating that you will be very supportive of somebody and finding a new form of employment that they may or may not have told you they were interested in while you were speaking to them.
So he's like doing job searches for her.
That's not stalking. Okay? Stalking is not offering to be somebody's reference on a public forum and not naming them. That's not stalking. So these people that are stalking me like to project that I'm a stalker. I am not a stalker. I have not stalked anybody. Never have, never would. In fact, the situation with this young lady I hope is actually...
What a weird way to address someone, especially someone you claim to like have romantic feelings for, no matter how misled they are. It's just weird to be like, young lady. That's like
because he values the youth, right? He's sick and twisted.
Yeah.
He wants young
That's
lady.
the main selling point for him. He goes for the youth first and foremost, and then the other stuff comes next. You know?
Watching, although she's probably not. She probably doesn't have time to watch crap like that because she's busy. She works. But if she was watching this, I would like her to know I would never do anything to jeopardize her career. So that's one of the main reasons I have to tread exceedingly lightly. Exceedingly lightly. Stalking isn't inviting a young lady to the gym. Stalking isn't inviting a young lady out to eat and offering to pay for them.
Yeah,
that's not stalking.
Unless she said no multiple times and you continue finding her at her place of work to ask her, then that is stalking.
Okay? These things are not stalking. Okay? Again, I've never stalked anyone. Thankfully, my ex-girlfriend can verify the fact that I have not stalked anyone.
I don't trust her.
In regards to my former friend, this is the thing. People are, I have no...
Do you think he would like write emails posing as an ex-girlfriend and confirming everything he's saying here?
I wouldn't be surprised. I think he probably has a whole list of emails he's created with himself just to like show that his created girlfriend goes berry picking with him.
Blue and strawberry.
Reason to be concerned about this young lady, this nurse. I have no reason to think that she's in any sort of trouble. I have no reason to think anything about anything. Not to mention, I have no connection to this young lady. I have not known her for 3 years. The only thing I know about her is we agree on many points of interest. Okay, many points of interest. We agree a lot on, we seem to agree a lot on politics. We definitely agree a lot on lifestyle medicine. We definitely agree a lot on using lifestyle medicine to manage the aging process. So
a nurse had a conversation with you about health-related stuff, and you take that as some kind of weird romantic connection.
Yeah. That's so fucked up.
These are all points of interest where we match. I have not...
You imagine, like, you took your car to the mechanic, and they're, like, talking to you about the car, and then you're like, whoa, we obviously both have an interest in cars. It's yeah.
Not known her long enough, nor have I conversed with her enough times to have any sort of deep connection or any concern like I did with my former friend from Argentina. So people can make fun of me.
From what I've heard, he did. He didn't go, I don't think, but he did actually buy a ticket to Argentina.
Oh God.
Someone can verify whether or not he actually went.
For that, all they'd like.
I don't think
and
he
luckily,
did.
my ex-girlfriend and a number of other people can disprove that. The whole situation regarding my former friend from Argentina, who chose...
Yes, he did go.
...to be my former friend. Okay.
Some people are saying he never went. Oh, okay. He never went.
Now, what I want to make sure...
What a waste of money.
...that my former friend from Argentina understands fully. I've never considered her my enemy, even at the height of it, even at the height of my frustration, even when I was, really, when I really didn't look so good because I was so frustrated.
When you didn't look so good?
Okay. I never stopped believing that she was a decent person. Okay. There's times I've said that to try and get to her, to try and get her to act in a proper way. By her, I mean my former friend, of course.
So you're a manipulator?
And,
women have to deal with.
Yeah.
It didn't work. It didn't work, but I've never lost.
I feel bad for women having to deal with guys like this. Except women also get guys like me, so it evens out.
I never considered her my enemy. I still don't consider her my enemy. I do hope.
We're just morbidly obese homosexuals talking about him.
Morbidity
obese.
That she is happy. As for the young lady, the nurse, I hope that she's watching this video, and I hope she knows that
she told James to unalive live on a stream. Damn, dude.
And count on me
about
if
as
she
bad as it gets, dude.
Chooses to. I don't know why she hasn't contacted me, and that's fine. You know, if she chose not to contact me.
Rusty Shackelford says the language he uses is so revealing of his actual intent. 100%. Dude's a manipulative creeper. I assume he wants young women because they lack experience, and it's just easier to manipulate them.
He's manipulative, but he's not good at it because he reveals his actual intent. It's very strange.
One of the big reasons probably is because, you know, she probably thought I had my act a little bit more together than I actually do. Okay, that's a common misconception people have about me because I am very well spoken. I know I have a very extensive knowledge base and I'm not a complete idiot. However, what's interesting is these people, I'll never forget, back when this all started, the humongous Cuban manatee.
What?
What? There's a Cuban one?
Whoa. There's a new manatee on...
I think he's talking about...
Tell us more.
I think he's talking about Daywave Radio. Maybe. I think that might be who he's talking about.
Hatman says the funny thing is after she told him to unalive, she apologized to the show hosts and viewers for saying it. He took it as her apologizing to him.
Okay.
Had said in a very whiny voice regarding my former friend from Argentina, why is she talking to him? Okay, well, the reason that my former friend talked to me, this might surprise people. We had a number of shared interests. I'm not going to go into what those shared interests are. My former friend knows what those shared interests are. She claims to not share those interests with me anymore. And that's fine. If she doesn't share those interests with me, that's fine. I was very perplexed due to the nature of everything. But if we no longer are, if we no longer match with our interests like we did, it's no big deal. It doesn't make me mad at her. It doesn't make me dislike her because she doesn't have the same interests as me, or maybe she disagrees with me politically. I'm a very easygoing person. I think anybody is allowed to have any view they'd like. However, what I've noticed with these people that like to accuse me of being a stalker and like to accuse me of being a womanizer and like to accuse me of all these wild, outrageous things, the evidence points in the other direction, doesn't it? If you really look, the evidence points in the other direction. These people are perpetual failures with women. They have to resort to dating disgusting, ugly women. Okay? And what they have to do is with people...
Yeah, but the thing is that even if they are dating women that might not be the best looking, they're dating women and you're not.
Yeah, you dated a juggalo, and juggalos are poly. You probably had 7 other boyfriends.
Most people are even doubting the existence of this ex-girlfriend.
The juggalo is a lie.
But like me, I naturally attract attractive, or what I consider attractive, intelligent women. And the reason why is because I like nerds. I like geeky girls. I like cute geeky girls on the younger side in their early 20s. I tend to attract what I like. Now,
no,
recently, I haven't. Yeah. Of course, for 16 years when I was with my ex-girlfriend, I wasn't attracted to
this guy is a serial killer, right? Asterios.
Yeah.
Yeah, Asterios did say that.
It does make sense.
Because I was in a committed monogamous relationship for 16 years. something I don't think many of these people are in, unless it's not by choice. But I'm also very pro monogamy, believe it or not. My point is that these people have a desire to destroy other people that do better than they do. As you can see with Alan Powell.
Everyone's just jealous. Or they're homosexuals, right?
They're
Like
all
us.
jealous. Yeah, our morbidity, our gay morbidities, morbidity obese.
Okay. A lot of these people, they like to bust on these people that are doing better than them. And what's funny, despite me living below the poverty line...
Yeah, poor choice of words. We like to bust on somebody who gives us every reason to think that they're fucking creepy. That's why we're busting on you, creeper.
Despite me being on public assistance, despite me being on Social Security disability, despite me being on Section 8 housing...
Whoa. Yeah, no one, I mean, like, you're shooting way too high, dude. That's what I'll say.
I'm doing better than all these people. And I still attract beautiful...
No, you don't.
...women that have brains.
Yeah, where are they? Like, if you were attracting beautiful women...
The one you stalked?
Well, that's what I'm saying. He wouldn't be obsessed with the one that doesn't want anything to do with him. He'd have an attractive, beautiful woman that actually liked him.
Yeah.
The reason why is because I don't waste my time.
Does he do, like... Can we get him into, like, a live call and talk to him?
Oh, God.
I'd like to arrange that.
Sounds scary.
I think he's a coward and he wouldn't do it. More than likely.
Pussy. Join a call, pussy.
With people that are not attractive and that don't have brains. That's the way I am. And, you know, the young lady, I mean, she already has my the young lady, the nurse, already has my contact information. I put it in the description just in case.
She doesn't have it anymore. It's in the Oh, do you mean you hold on. You put your own contact information in the description of your videos?
Oh my God.
Case. But she has my contact information. And once more, stalking is not inviting somebody out to eat. Stalking is not inviting somebody to the gym. Stalking is not offering to talk to somebody. These people have lost their humanity or never had it to begin with. I'd wager that a lot of these people that are trolling individuals because they're so narcissistic, they've never had any humanity to begin with. So they don't understand. When this nurse spoke to me, she was as eager to speak to me as I was to speak to her.
The fucked up thing is, like, he won't talk. Here's the thing. It'd be one thing if he just ignored everybody that talks shit about him and then just kept doing his thing. But the fact that he's always, like, responding to them in videos but then is too afraid to actually talk to them directly, that's some bitch-ass shit right there.
Yeah.
And why was she as eager to speak to me as I was to speak to her?
Probably attracts said women with brains to his basement by force for harvest.
God, I hope not.
Allegedly.
He needs to find JF's demographic of women. Right? That's the kind.
I feel like he very well could be on that level. Don't go berry picking with this guy.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it. He's going to try to pick your berry.
He saw somebody that understood her. And I saw somebody that understood me. And, you know, when Royce was crying his eyes out over the fact that my former friend, why did she speak to me? Why didn't she speak to his bloated, fat, brown ass? Well, the reason why is because at one point in time, I understood her and she understood me.
So this guy is just clean King Cobra, right? The stuff he's saying is very Cobra-ish tubes.
No. I don't agree. I'm sure Billy disagrees as well. I'm going to give him the floor for a moment while I step out of the room. And
yeah, I feel like Cobra is like not necessarily the stalker type. I feel like Cobra is the type of guy that gives a little too much attention and expects some stuff back out of it, but Like that's what we've seen a couple times, right? But I don't think he's like this guy. I think Cobra has a chill zone. Cobra stalks Ellen. Does he actually still stalk Ellen? He was going to kick it at Ellen's house, right? With her parents. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Cobra's more of a chill guy. I could be wrong, though. Oh. Does he think he Brad Pitt? Yeah, what does he think he Brad Pitt? What the hell, man? Billy got the glazed eyes? Yeah, I know. I probably have COVID. Oh, God. COVID con. Comorbidities. This guy might have bodies in his basement. Probably, yeah. Yeah. My apologies for not being 100% today. I'm sitting here laying in bed because we're like all kind of spread out in the house right now. It's not great. Feel safer with Cobra than this guy. Yeah, I feel like Cobra would protect a girl before he would try and hurt her, you know? I feel like Cobra would, I don't know, maybe I'm tripping. I feel like Cobra has some sort of like code of justice, you know? Didn't know it was you until now. I know, right? My voice is all fudged. I'm glad we got to the goal early because I don't think I have it in me to go all night tonight. The nurse was the dinner. Oh no. I'll be okay. I gotta drive back to Seattle tomorrow. It's gonna be hell. Did Jens read the Streamlabs? Da 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 da. Let me go.
We back.
I'm trying to find the Streamlabs, but I'm getting refreshed.
Oh, you're trying to do it on your phone while you're using your phone to stream to be.
No, I have it on the laptop.
Oh, okay.
But I specifically I was looking for Negan's because Negan was one of the only donos that was under $5. So everything else read, but it didn't show up. It's like not showing up in the history.
Let me see. Yeah, it almost feels like they auto delete when they become old enough. Let me see.
It gives me like the top 10 donos.
Yeah, let me see.
So anything beyond 10.
Here it is. I just got all my puppy stuff, like a bowl of food, training pads, and a kennel, so I'm quite broke till Thursday. I love yin sweet boys. I hope my pupper doesn't look back. Don't hack my social media. Let me know if you want more pics when I get Little Remus. So that's what it says.
Little Remus. That's cute.
Harold Remus.
So what people don't understand is why would somebody be attracted to me? Why would somebody smart be attracted to me? Because they like what I have to say. Why would somebody ask me about potential jobs or about gerontology or about juventology or about micronutrient optimization? Or, like, for example, I informed the young lady, the nurse, about the need to be careful with niacinamide because it can shut down the liver in high doses, okay? Why would people ask me these things? Well, because I know them. Because unlike these people that live on the internet, I actually cared about taking care of myself.
But you seem to be on the internet a lot. You make a ton of videos, like several per week, and then you're constantly posting on your community tab. I mean, it seems like you're on the internet a lot. It seems like you have almost no life outside of it. You don't have a job. I mean, nothing's going on. You don't go to school. Like, you're single. What is it?
He's probably on some sort of disability, right? Like he probably.
I think he said he was. I think he said he was on like Section 8 too.
Yeah.
For many years, I know things. Okay. Why would people ask me my opinion on martial arts? Because I used to teach martial arts.
Can we verify that? Can we verify that he actually taught martial arts? Was he one of those? What's his name? oh God, Mark Connors style martial art teachers.
God.
And and when I say that, I not only mean
in every sense of the way.
Yes,
yeah.
in every sense of the way.
Oh my God.
That's why. So people also need to understand that human connection that's not achieved online. These people don't have that. They don't have the ability to connect with other human beings on a one-to-one basis. Okay? They just don't. That's just how it is. So once more, I'm not stalking anybody. I have never stalked anybody. And the closer you get this to something legal happening...
Do you know what somebody who says they haven't stalked somebody says? Nothing. They don't have to explain themselves. The fact that you spent 28 minutes explaining yourself tells me you stalked. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
If you didn't stalk, you'd just be like, oh, yeah, no.
No, I didn't do that. And then if people are like, well, what about this? Then you can explain that.
Yeah, be like, no, you're crazy.
Yeah.
But no, instead you're like, I didn't stalk. I just went to a place of work.
Right.
And I should have gone to the gym with me. And I should have go out to a nice berry picking. I asked her to do all these things, and I made her very uncomfortable at her place of business.
The stupider you will look, because I'm not breaking any laws. I never would break any laws, and I would never put this young lady's job in jeopardy. Or not really job, career. People forget I worked in mental health. I have a lot of friends that are therapists and were therapists.
I heard he was like a short bus driver or something.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
That's like the janitor worked in mental health too, right? Because they happened to clean toilets at a mental health facility.
Yeah.
By therapist, I mean talk therapist, not physical therapist or anything like that. Although one of them is a physical therapist now. But the point is, I've had a lot of friends, and I know how difficult the whole licensing situation is, and that's even for something as mediocre as talk therapy, something as extensive as nursing. I would never wish to put that young lady's job at risk. Okay? I would never want to do that. But
he has a whole playlist on his channel with videos about a woman being beheaded by her boyfriend. What?
That's weird.
She ever decides to leave that job, or ever decides that she wants to go to the gym with somebody, or ever decides that she wants a delicious free meal of her choice, she knows where to find me. Because unfortunately,
what if she picks something like really swanky? Is he gonna go like take out a loan or like get like a credit card to pay for it?
She still wouldn't.
I know. I'm just saying, like, in a hypothetical where she's like, all right, I guess, like, I'll just bring some pepper spray with me and so he doesn't try anything, and I'll get this free meal, and I'll pretend to give a shit about what he's saying, and then I'll fucking ditch him afterwards. Like, what if it was, like, a really fancy place, you know? Like a $200 to $300 plate kind of place.
Yeah, that would be fun. I kind of wanted to do that now.
Yeah.
I really can't go anywhere.
Just like scarf down the food and get a couple free drinks and then get I guess no drinks. And hightail it the frick out of there.
Yeah, leave.
Yep.
Good thing about her, she did seem to understand this whole situation on the internet when I was explaining it to her. Not many people do. Not many people understand that the internet is not reality, which is sad. It's sad that we live in a world where people don't understand the internet is not reality. The good news is in reality, I have friends. In reality, I have family.
Film a video with some of your friends.
Reality is real. Reality is reasonable. And reality makes sense. The internet doesn't always make sense. People might think it does, but it doesn't. And that's all for this video.
And a recording.
Yeah,
for those of you who aren't aware, we used to watch this guy years ago. His name was Adam Eternal, and at the end of every video, he'd be like, end of recording.
Yeah, he seemed to be, like, disconnected from reality.
Yes.
There was some, like, he existed in a realm that was digital.
And like Satan was there, but Satan was a woman, and I think he said he was banging Satan. Or
yes, well, I thought Satan was doing gay stuff to him.
I thought it was
know.
a female Satan. I don't know.
Maybe I could be misremembering.
That was a long time ago.
I always thought Satan was giving him like the deep D.
Well,
deep
also
demon.
he had these crazy filters on, and he would have like an echo on his voice, so his videos were like really weird and trippy.
Yeah, I wonder what happened to him.
There was a few videos where people were like knocking on his door, and he like filmed it, and he was like, he was saying some crazy shit to them, and then his channel was deleted eventually. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
A lot of folks have asked me why
What's up with this haircut?
It's really bad.
He's Daria's dad, right? Right?
My guy is over here. He does look like a fucking weird cartoon character.
Yeah. Is he Daria's dad?
Oh my god.
Is that him?
I can't tell.
Okay.
They all look like cartoons to me.
I'm not more afraid of the people that threaten me online. Okay, I get threatened a lot online. In fact, this is not even the most I've been threatened online. Well, because if you look at that gentleman, that J.J. Stoner, who's morbidly obese, probably hasn't left his chair in about 20 years, and does nothing but smoke pot all day, 99.9999% of the time, these are the people harassing you online. So if anybody's wondering why I'm not concerned, for example, the gentleman that claimed to be from Argentina that says he will welcome me properly, why am I not concerned about that?
It sounds like you were, because you didn't show up, and I would be too. If there was someone if I had plans to go to Argentina and someone was like, "Don't come here, I'm gonna welcome you properly," I wouldn't show up.
JJ has a missus. Done. JJ
because
wins.
99.99999% of the time, people threatening you online aren't really much in real life. You know what I mean? That's just how it works. A lot of them are gamers. That's a big thing. I've never been a gamer. But a lot of people have wondered why I don't take the threats I've received. It's not just the recent threats. I used to get threatened on Facebook a lot of times. At that time, it was mostly by Antifa for my political views. But the thing is...
Oh, he slurp drinks.
His hair is different every video. Now he looks like pre-trans Bruce Jenner.
Oh, God. We're saying 48-year-old Justin Bieber, inbred Steve Irwin. Like,
Oh my
there's
God.
so many appropriate comparisons.
Why doesn't it intimidate me? Because it's very uncommon for somebody that's serious about getting you. It's very easy to look somebody up these days and find out where they live, what their phone number is. Yeah.
Oh, but you're not a stalker, right? We just listened to like 20 minutes of you saying how you're not a stalker, and in this video you started off talking about how you can stalk somebody. You know what? Agent 006 in the chat said what I've been thinking about him this whole time, but I didn't want to say it because then he'll God. But it is because he has the same accent, the exact same accent.
Creepy.
Yeah, it's true.
He looks like a dude you'd meet on a shrimping boat. You guys are all right. Not one of you has been wrong yet.
Yeah. The thing is, I'm not the kind of person to go harass people online or anything like that.
Just in real life.
I'm not the person that stalks people or anything like that.
Yes, you are.
This is just a common problem you have in the internet age, is you have people that are generally useless people that feel like they're important now that they can... Like, for example, what's going on with my friend Eliana is you have a lot...
Oh, this was when he still considered her a friend. We watched one earlier where he said former friend. So he had actually... At least at that point, he was aware.
A lot of people that have inserted themselves into the situation because, unfortunately, I made the thing public. but they don't know what the context is. As I've said before, people don't even know, they know half the context. They know the context that's on YouTube. They don't know the private context. So they can continue to think whatever they'd like. I'm not going to not do anything. Like, for example, the only way I would clearly get concerned for whether or not Eliana really didn't like me is if she flat out told me, James, leave me alone. She's never going to tell me to leave her alone.
I think that happened.
Oh my God. Yeah, she did.
She said, leave the earth, basically.
Yeah,
like,
unalive yourself.
yeah.
And the reason why she doesn't want me to leave her alone. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm going to go down there and hunt her down or something like that, like people are claiming. It means that I'm going to give her an opportunity to see me. I need to make it easy for her to see me. And I'm fairly confident that when I get down to Argentina, she will see me. Why? Because I know the whole context of the situation. The only thing that was concerning to me, and still is a wee bit concerning
A wee
to
bit.
me, is one of the people does seem to be from Argentina. But that's besides.
What's that sound?
That's the point. I can deal with that when that comes to pass. But what my point is to all these people on the internet, like a lot of my commenters, don't worry about it, man. You know, somebody's gonna get somebody somehow, somewhere, some way. I mean, the way we live today, everybody's an open book. You gotta be aware of that. So the reason I don't worry about the threats I receive online is because a lot of the people that are threatening people online look like this JJ Stoner guy. I thought it was funny when they were making fun of me for doing martial arts. Now, people that follow my channel know I don't brag about doing martial arts. I have not actively done martial arts in Christ a few years now.
A few years?
And even then it was only teaching martial arts. I haven't really dedicated myself to taking them in a while. I do the techniques, blah, blah, blah.
Hold on. How do you get to the level of teacher without dedicating yourself to the techniques?
Yeah.
Like,
he's full of bullshit
what?
again.
So, yeah. So this guy just lies about everything.
Yeah, he's already said that he's manipulative with the girls he's talking to. He's already said he's not honest with them. Like, he's already said that in what should be the most, like, basic level of trust, if he's this sweet boy he claims to be, if he wants to go berry picking. So, like, fuck out of here, dude. Like, you're full of bullshit.
Blah. But there's more to martial arts than doing the techniques. There's a lot more. I have not immersed myself in martial arts. Am I confident that I can defend myself using martial arts? Absolutely. But it's not as well as I could 20 years ago when I was actually doing it every day. 6 days a week, sometimes 7.
Okay, buddy.
When I was teaching classes, 4 days a week.
Chester says him and Jared are going to team up to take down DP.
Oh,
it would be great if we could get him and Jared and, like, a few of the other lolcows to start their own anti-Drunken Peasants. We could just respond to it. James did a Tonka? Oh.
Am I as good as I was 20 years ago? No, of course not. That's why I don't go on here and start threatening, I'm the greatest fighter of all time. I can take down these people. And
no one's thinking that.
His black belt was a certificate that he had from when he was 21, going by the dates. But the appearance of the thing looked fake. What he doesn't have, trophies, no kit, no videos, demonstrations.
Another thing is, like, which type of martial arts is it? And then quiz him on that martial art, which is what I did to Mark Connors.
Yeah,
and then he
know the Sonic Chukana.
Yeah.
You can't live your life scared of everything. There's always somebody tougher than somebody else. There's always somebody meaner than somebody else. There's always somebody that could be waiting around that corner when you're walking down the street. So you can't live your life in fear of people. You just can't, especially not people from the internet. I mean, because the reason is, if they're on the internet, there's a reason they're on the internet. Okay? The reason they're on the internet threatening people, they're not on the internet making decent comment. Like, for example, that JJ Stoner guy. His comment is him being a whale of a man, making fun of people. That's the content in his video.
So he's doing.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
He's like, you're fat, so that
Yeah.
means, yeah, that means I'm better than you because you're fat.
And like we said, he's got a wife and he's got a life and he's living his life pretty well, it seems. He's not out there stalking and creeping on women, so I'm Team JJ.
So there's a reason that he's making that content. I thought it was funny. I forget which video they were watching of mine. It was one of my my videos on health, and they're saying, somebody commented, "Man, who take time to rant about RNA and shit?" Okay.
Oh my God.
What the fuck was that?
I think he was trying to mimic an African American accent.
That was horrible.
So the mentality of these people, it's not the mentality of a normal, healthy person. It's not even the mentality of somebody that's going to go out and come get you. Now, is there a chance that some white knighting lunatic that has autism and thinks that they're the next Terminator might see the video and try to come get me? Of course, of course. In fact, there's more of a risk of that probably in Argentina than there is in the United States. But the facts are the facts. I don't care. As I said, what's funny is a lot of people will go, they get worried about me because of Argentina. Don't worry about me because of Argentina. The apartment complex I live in is more dangerous than the whole country of Argentina.
What?
Wow.
No.
Probably because he lives there.
Unless he lives in like one of the worst neighborhoods, because like every country has like their like really, really bad area. You know what I mean? Like,
or unless he is a serial killer and he was just self-reporting that he lives in his apartment and he's murdered tons of people.
I can almost guarantee you that.
I don't think he can get away with that much murder, though. I don't think he's mentally prepared enough to get away with more than like half a murder.
Argentina is like, it's not like, it's compared to a lot of the other South American countries, it's not bad, but of course there's going to be places just like anywhere that are not the best. So
at least from what the CIA and State Department said. So I'm not too concerned about Argentina, and the facts are the facts. I'm fairly certain that when I get down there, Eliana will, you know, she'll do what she wants to do. Nobody's forcing her to do anything she doesn't want to do. I'm certainly not, anyway. And if I give her an opportunity to see me and she takes that opportunity to see me, she takes that opportunity to see me. And I'm sure that she will be very happy with the outcome of that opportunity if she...
Oh my God.
And I was really looking forward to the eventuality of our sexy time together.
Yuck.
Takes it. It's unfortunate, though, that, you know, people like to insert themselves into things without context. They don't understand context. And then it's like, oh, this guy's the bad guy. A similar thing happened to Alec Baldwin years ago. There was a theory that, not a theory, he went off on his kid over the phone. And there was a reason behind that, and it was because people took it out of context. They see one thing and they take the rest of it out of context. Now, why doesn't it bother me that people like these are swarming me now? They're not Eliana. The one guy might be. The one guy that keeps calling himself Gringo this and Gringo that and your giant head this and giant head that. I think that there's a great possibility that he is Argentinian. Do I think he's a physical threat to me when I get to Argentina? No. The only thing that worries me is that perhaps all these videos have put too much stress on Eliana.
Oh, you're such a good guy.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that worries
I wonder what his excuse in the end for not going was.
me.
She probably told him that she didn't want to see him and he needs to unalive himself. She was like, stop, you're psycho, don't come here.
Concerned that, this will somehow make Eliana not talk to me? No, I'm not. I'm pretty certain that once I get to Argentina, she's going to make the decision that is in her best interest, that she knows to be in her best interest. And if that doesn't
He created a
involve me,
sock
it doesn't
account with a
involve
Latin
me.
name threatening himself and her to see if she would come around. Oh my God.
Everybody, see, the thing is, people piss me off. And
She
they
got a
think I'm
restraining
pissed
order
off at
against him, so he couldn't go. Okay, yeah. Yeah, restraining order keeps him out of the fucking... out of the country.
her, or they
Hilarious.
think that I'm angry at her. They think that I'm stalking her. They don't know what they're talking about. They lack context. There's years of context that are being left out, and that's fine. That's fine. My favorite was this guy. This guy thought that she was a catfish, not the real Eliana. He thought there was somebody posing as the real Eliana, because there's no way, because he's a fat, useless slob that smokes pot all day. He's thinking, there's no way this chick is going to talk to this dude. Oh no, there's many ways that chick will talk to this dude, and I was good friends with her for years. Not a week, not a month, and it wasn't a catfish situation. I know the girl better than any of the people harassing me do. I know the girl probably better than the person that's probably from Argentina knows her. And, so keep up the harassment, whatever. It doesn't matter to me. And, that's all. I'll just continue to block everybody. People like, and that's the thing, is the guy is obviously alt-right. He has the didn't do nothing up and all that.
Is creepy.
That stuff. The guy's obviously alt-right. You can tell he's alt-right because he's 6 people large. I mean, I'm amazed he's not a Proud Boy at this point. I mean, that's about what I think. Give me a break. That's all.
Give me a break.
That is craziness.
I'm surprised he's not a Proud Boy.
I've got one more from him, and then we'll move on to something else.
She didn't even talk to him. She liked a couple of his comments on a Facebook group when she was like 16. Then you got creepy and she blocked you. Then you stalked her for 7 years. Oh,
that's
my
crazy.
God. That's horrible.
So, I just want to let you know something, Adonis. So
he's talking about Adonis Paul, the VTuber guy.
Yeah.
You insult me. You insult my instructor. You insult my martial arts style. You challenge me. First, you threaten me and say you're going to come up to Pennsylvania and do stuff to me if I affect your sponsors, okay? Then you challenge me to a sanctioned karate match if Royce sets up the venue. Well, I return the challenge, and this is my challenge.
Oh, he's doing a Brett Keane, isn't he? He's going to create like this impossible situation that'll make it so hard to make this actually happen, and then pretend like that because you don't agree to it, that you're the one backing out of it.
She's going to come to my house and eat an entire Thanksgiving dinner, and then we're going to wrestle in the backyard.
Years ago, I challenged Brett Keane to a fight, and I wanted to literally set it up. This is way before the days of YouTube boxing matches and shit. And I challenged him. And first of all, he has me outweighed unbelievably. So he would have had the advantage, but he made his like, no, I want to have it in my backyard after my beautiful wife cooks us a delicious Thanksgiving meal.
He just wants friends.
Okay, I challenge you to a sanctioned karate match. If Royce sets up the venue, I don't have money coming out my wazoo.
Brett would have destroyed you. You're a fucking moron. Honestly. Like, Brett Keane never gets out of his fucking bed. And at that point, I was working out all the time.
Maybe Brett Keane has the advantage if he's like on his stomach in manatee mode.
Like in a ring with in a ring with rounds and everything. All I would have had to have done is tire him out. That's all that needed to happen. And if it went to the ground, it would be over.
What if he immediately dropped to his gut and swam around the ring, biting at your ankles?
do. Okay,
Yeah,
if Royce
well, that's
sets it all up, I challenge you to a karate match like you want, but the challenge is it must be full contact, bare knuckle, and the winner is decided by, well, the loser will be determined by knockout or technical knockout only. No points. Knockout or technical knockout only. And it has to be sanctioned. There has to be referees. And there has to be waivers signed, because I'm not going to prison because you challenged me to a karate match. Okay? It has to be legit. It has to be legal. I'm fully in agreement. You want to challenge me, and then you back down. I'm challenging you. Are you going to back down, or are you going to accept the challenge? Full contact, bare knuckle, no gear, no headgear, no gloves, no footsie
They're
things.
saying that he was challenged Karate Kid style at the All Valley tournament, so that they were just trolling him. They were joking around saying that they were going to do Karate Kid All Valley tournament.
Oh, okay.
And he's responding to their joke seriously.
Oh, okay, I get it.
None of that crap. Full contact, continuous contact. Loser is determined by being knocked out cold, okay, for a count of 10, or technical knockout, meaning the referee determines.
Knocked out cold, or what language is this?
Yeah, bare knuckle is legal in Wyoming for CobraCon.
That the fighter cannot go on anymore. That's my challenge to you. Do you accept my challenge, Adonis Paul? Do you, or are you a little bitch?
Whoa.
Wow, strong words. Everyone give the stream a like if you've enjoyed it so far.
Like it, love it, gotta have it.
We met the goal, but if you want to chuck us a couple more bucks, help us get it even further, we won't complain.
We're not complaining.
Did you know Starbucks paid Trumpster Bob's college fees?
What?
Check this out.
So I went and got into truck driving for a lot of years. Mm-hmm. And then after truck driving, I was a truck driver. I was going back to school. I had a contract offer with Starbucks coffee. And if anybody knows anything about Starbucks coffee, it's you get offered a job through them, but to get offered a contract is a whole nother fucking level. But my grades were so fucking high in college that they were offering to pay for 100% of my school. Not 30%, 100%. Not 60%, none of that shit. 100%.
So yeah, that's the. I guess it's just a short clip.
Yeah, another 100% of my college. Starbucks, another tall tale from Trumpster Bob.
I love it.
So funny.
You know, the other day I met Gucci's, and she is so nice. She's so nice to me. Like, she was very friendly, and I told her how much I enjoyed her content, and she even said she'd come here and be on the show.
Good.
But
I hate that I couldn't link up with them.
It didn't work with Elisa either. Like, I feel like if we ever go there again, we'll have to like not do it during VidCon, like go there specifically for content related stuff. Like, I wanted to be on Biggest Problem also.
Yeah.
So
I need to not get possibly COVID.
Yeah.
That really ruined everything. Like, the last 3 days has just been.
Oh, really?
Almost 3 days.
Damn.
The last couple of days have just been like, I want to say, I don't know. The night you left, I started getting a small little cough.
I left yesterday. I left yesterday night. So how long have you had it?
The night you left from here with me.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Or when you saw me.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I wasn't feeling it then.
Okay.
But then after you left here, I was starting to feel a little bit of a cough, and I thought I was dehydrated. And I started drinking a bunch of water, and I felt better. But I was like having a very hard time breathing in the middle of the night.
You got the COVIDs.
Yeah, I think I got
Don't
the COVID.
die, Billy.
I took the test. The test said I didn't, but everybody else said that they took the test the first few times, and it was like the third time it comes through positive. So I think I probably do have it.
I don't know. I guess we'll see. Oh, but by the way, Gucci's. I guess here's a video where she tries to do an Amber Turd in Cappy's bed.
Oh God.
Amber Turd.
What? Gucci's.
She's trying to Amber Turd.
Oh no.
Whoa. Sounds like she's enjoying it a little too much.
I had a hard time breathing the first
I think
day,
I'm
but
like
I've had a hard time
stage
breathing since then.
dry right now. I don't know, nothing's coming out.
Oh my God. This is so gross. Gucci's. You do it for the content.
Go beard. Yo,
This
this
is
turd's
beautiful
about to
and
get
disgusting
heard.
at the same time. This turd's about to get heard.
I love how happy she is that she's trying to do this too.
Yeah, it's a gleeful bed shitting.
She's like, ah.
Yo. Dude, I can't. I don't have to share it now, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna really, 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 really try. Push this turd out.
Oh my God. You're gonna have an enema.
See, Amber Heard is inspiring a new generation of strong women.
Yeah, believe all Gucci's.
Yeah.
Sam really let herself go after iCarly. Oh no. She's probably pretty drunk.
Oh yes.
Oh my God. Gu is queen. She is queen.
I can't. I literally can't fucking shit right now. Like, I have a fucking, my ass is out. I swear to God, I'm trying.
Whoa, does she got the COVIDs too?
She might.
Maybe I should drink some, like, laxatives.
If she drank, yeah, she was like, maybe I should drink some laxatives.
Someone says they're compared her to King Cobra. Like a Queen Cobra.
Actually, when I saw Gucci, she was talking about fucking King Cobra. She brought it up.
She's down.
Breaking the streak. Because
down
that's
to go.
content, her breaking the streak.
Yep. King Cobra's streak is like
It's like the Undertaker's streak.
For real, that's a big deal.
Yeah, that's
This is all the way below the belt. Yeah, this is beyond lowbrow. It's Gucci's.
So, I'm gonna play one more video from these kind of weirdos here. You know what? I have another one too, from Jared, who hasn't made a video in almost 10 days, by the way. This is one of his last videos. Check this out.
How's it going, guys? It's Jared Juggernaut here. And yes, by golly, I am making a video in the raw right now. Sorry if you were eating when I told you that. You're probably vomiting all over yourself. So I'm just having fun with you guys. But I really am, though. So
But you know what I'm saying.
Let it stimulate the imagination how it will. Anyhow, guys, I just want to let y'all know I'm on Steam. I'll link my fucking Steam in the description. That sounded kind of weird. Take a steamer on the fucking description. But I'm full of zingers today, aren't I? But seriously, guys, listen. I'm gonna try to be a Let's Player. The live streaming thing didn't work out. You know, is anybody really surprised? I'm not any fucking goddamn PewDiePie. You know, I don't think I was really meant to be on live stream. Some would debate I'm probably not even meant to be on the internet as a whole.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say they're entirely wrong. Just kidding, guys. Just kidding.
This is what sucks. This is what sucks about Jared. Like, I kind of have like moments of like, I don't want to say liking him, but when he's like when he's taking the shit out of himself, I'm like, okay, he's not the absolute worst person. He's not the absolute worst person. But then he says some shit that I'm like, wait, no, he is the absolute worst person.
He's up there.
Yeah. I don't know.
But yes, I'm going to be a Let's Player. And, you know, it's going to be a great time, guys. Just know I'll
Honestly,
be with you
I
in
think
spirit. When
It's because JRC3, we watched so much of JRC3 that Jared Genesis just has an immediate charm to him compared to that fucking serial killer weirdo.
Yes, it's true. In contrast, it is very different.
That's what it's got to be. Oh, I hate saying that.
you watch my videos, Jared Juggernaut is all up in your spirit. And it'll be a great, wonderful, jolly time, guys. So, yeah, anyways, I did come to a conclusion, though. Like, if I can get to 1,000 subs, I might consider live streaming, because I know...
So he's going to bait it. He's baiting it now. He wants to get to 1,000. I feel like someone else is giving him this info, like these ideas, because I don't think he's smart enough to come up with this on his own. But the thing is if he gets 1,000... you know, like, or if he asks for it and he's like, in return, I'll start streaming, people are going to start making sock accounts to get him to 1,000 really quick, because they want him streaming again. They want that chaos that used to happen when he was live streaming.
Yeah.
If I had that many people by my side, I don't think a lot of trouble would happen. You know what I'm saying? As in, like, drama in the comments as well as other things. You know what I'm talking about, like getting swatted, and God forbid if that happens again, but I think 1,000, I would feel safe at 1,000. So if I can get to 1,000 subs, guys, help a brother out. I will definitely, I'll just leave it this way, okay? I will definitely consider live streaming, because I know live streaming is the way to make money on YouTube. You ain't gonna get a lot of money doing Let's Plays. Let's just be real. Mama Susan took that away.
So he started this video saying he's only going to do Let's Plays. He doesn't want to do live streams. And he's ending the video saying he wants to do live streams and he doesn't know if he can do Let's Plays and make money.
Yeah. He's full of that bullshit.
YouTube just pays people pennies these days. You know, when it comes to just dropping videos and shit, fuck that, bro. You know, shit can get demonetized at the drop of a hat, too. So, you can't always rely on that. But,
he has a weird toy collection. He has a weird grown man toy collection.
Yep.
Those probably are stickers on his wall behind him.
And there are plenty of grown men that have toy collections, and it's whatever. They're actually, like, functional members of society. Jared literally lives like he's still a 12-year-old boy, including his dating preferences. He
has this weird divot in his bed where there was like these stuffed animals face down, ass up, and you think that maybe he was doing horrible things to those stuffed animals. His room is like disgusting with shit and brown streaks all over the light switch and door handle. It's like it's nasty.
He pooped in his bed on Halloween years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Hey, Housers, guys, that's my update for y'all. I'm going to be a Let's Player, and I'm on Steam. So if you want me to drop a nice, you know, steamer on your chest, I'm sorry, guys.
Is he hanging out with Boogie?
Guys, I have the goddamn sense of humor of a 12-year-old. You have to forgive me. But feel free to click in the link and add me on Steam. And, yeah, I guess that's pretty much it, guys. You know what I'm saying? It's fun to be able to game again. I'll admit I wasn't gaming at all these past few years, hardly. Just a very little bit. But I have been watching, like, fucking Let's Play videos. One guy I want to give a shout-out to. I actually made a video of him on, oh, geez, was it Rumble? I think it was Rumble. I don't know. I've been on a lot of different weird alt sites. But Bakba Soup. If you know Bakba Soup.
He's always name dropping too.
He plays a lot of horror games, specifically Resident Evil. He played a lot of really cool shit that I liked as a kid, like Clock Tower and D, and like old school horror games on the PS1. So, shout outs to him. Subscribe to him if you haven't. He's a really fucking chill guy. Bakba Soup, kind of a strange name, but you know, more power to him. He has a chicken fetish. I don't know. He likes to rub one out to roosters, guys. Don't judge him for that. He's, you know, he's human like the rest of us. Anyways, guys, enough stupid 12-year-old humor. I think that's it for this video. Thanks again, guys. You know, I'm almost at 300 subs now. I want y'all to know I really fucking appreciate that. So expect a 300 subs video very soon, guys. You know, God willing, which I think it will happen. I guess I'll go ahead and probably drop that shit tomorrow or the next day. We'll see how that goes. So looking forward to doing that. Anyways, guys, y'all stay rad, stay awesome, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.
So I just to let everyone know, so he made that video 10 days ago, and at the time he said he was almost at 300 subs, and now he's at 880. Just because he teased, like,
Wow.
I will live stream if I can get to 1,000. He's dangling a carrot, a baby carrot at that.
Oh, God. Yeah, Shan.
Yeah. Well, I think it's time we get to the last segment of the evening.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. Here we go. Get ready.
Yo, safely! Let's go find this hater, put a bullet in this fucking head. How you like me now?
With the good kind of heavy driver.
That's because Jesus Christ is my nigga.
All right.
Hooray.
You know you love it.
Rockin' my drum beat. Rockin' my drums to feel the rhythm. Feel the rhythm of the street on my feet, on my cleats, on that funky beat. Check it out, I hit the drum, son, and I get you going from rumpa-pum, pum, rumpa-pum, 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 get the beat of the drum, rumpa-pum, rumpa-pum, rum-pa-pa-pum, rum-pum-pum-pum.
Yes, this is Jared. This is Jared.
Yeah, this is
Jared
somehow.
100 pounds ago.
Yeesh.
Yeah.
Little baby cringe rap Jared.
Rum on the drum, pum-pum-pum, you know the beat never stops and the beat always hot. The beat never stops, I see the beats drop, man. Beat the beat drop,
man.
The beats drop. Baby, make that booty flop, bop, 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 make your booty drop. Beats hot, always hot. Always hot, too hot to trap that stream's brown, son.
Hey, can any girls out there with booties pop their booty to this so we can send it to Jared and know that girls with booties pop their booties to this?
If you do it, he will jerk off to it, though. So,
oh, God.
Just warning
it's
you.
a sacrifice you're going to have to make.
In a pound, son. In a pound by the pound, the beats are round beats. The beats upon my feet. The beats upon my feet. I feel the concrete. What? Feel the concrete always on my feet, man. I'm flying, but I see him dying, man. I'm flying, but I feel the beats. I feel the beats, it's all around me through my veins. Beats through my veins, in my brain, making me insane. But I love the way that I am psycho power by the hour. That's my psycho power, feeling those beats, man.
He keeps rhyming power with power.
Those beats, man. I'm feeling them.
Yeah. Yeah, this is giving me wanker scabs.
Feeling them through my pulse. I feel the bass through the pulse, all in space and time. There is no divide, man. I see those signs, the signs that tell me I'm free, and I'm what I want to be. The signs that tell me I'm all I should be, man. The pulse inside my head. Pulse inside my heart, and the pulse that drives me apart from what's real, what I can't feel, what I can't feel, because I'm always made of steel. I'm hard, I can't feel inside. They took it all away. I'm out of the ride, man. I'm just walking. I'm walking on the street. Wish I could feel the car.
Cringe rap is an obvious symptom of monkeypox.
Our car beat, but I'm not that fast. Man, you think I'm trash, but I'm
Jocular Jellyfish says Billy should open for Jared. Huh? I've never heard that before.
Jocular Jellyfish should open.
That's a good idea.
For Kurt Cobain.
But
Skinny Jared Lowell.
Yeah. Yeah, Sticky said he was 30% bangable here.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means. Does 30% mean that she would do it? What's her threshold? Like, is 10% clear too? Like,
depends on how late into the night it is.
I'm really just bashed by all that are smoking hash. To smoke hash to get away from what's real. Get away from what's real and don't get in that new deal, bitch. Feeling pulse.
Well, we all know she's too old for him anyway, though.
Keeps me high, keeps me driving alive, and I'm always sliding and slide.
No, you know what though? No, I'm wrong. He went up to 1,000. He just went as low as 8.
Yeah. He didn't care if you were 8 or 88.
So that means he'll just. He said he would date anyone. He said I'll date anyone.
Bitch, you don't know what I feel inside. You don't know what I'm feeling inside because you ain't real. You in hide. You hiding all along. You hide. Hide your face. Hide the place. You're afraid of your own rhythm because your rhythm is your stupid face. What? Chill that, son. Kill that, son. You cannot feel the sun. You can't feel the planets, the orbit around you. What you feel inside, you can't feel it. It can't pound you because you are not reflective. You're not reflective. You're not reflective. You're only defective on the deep end.
Bad.
You're not reflective. You're only defective.
Yeah. Can we just drown him?
On the defense, no offense.
Is there any way to get this to stop?
You know, I would love a streamer house with Shanny, James Robert Clark, and Jared and Rev all living together.
My God. They could all take turns
on
smashing Shanny.
She'd be like, oh yeah. Like, it would be awesome.
Yuck.
You're not strong. You're always on the defense. Offensive. I hope I'm offensive.
And Cobra said, isn't Cobra too pure, though?
Yeah, Cobra's a sweet boy.
Offense, I hope I'm offensive. Offense, I hope I'm offensive.
Okay, there's the first cringe rap.
If I was going to make a house with King Cobra, I think it would be like King Cobra and then Gale and then maybe Gucci's. Okay, this is dope.
The music is good so far.
How's this going to be bad? This is tight. Yeah, maybe King Cobra could be the chef for the Shanny house.
Yeah, I don't know either. So the rap has to be like really bad because the music is good so far.
Yeah.
Either that or the person who sent it into the cringe rap folder is very wrong on this one. Yeah, it's whatever. This is fine.
Johnny Pow can lie.
It's all like it's dumb. Like the auto-tune. I'm tired of it, but it is what it is. It's not that bad.
What the fuck is this? Is this the creator of Spawn?
Go and find everything to free your mind so you can find your way out of this illusion that's causing confusion and putting a stain on your soul and tearing you apart. If you want to go with me, I could show you what I see, then you'll know what's going on and won't have to play along and get tangled up in this confusing, frustrated mess.
Oh my God. This is QAnon. This is actually QAnon.
I just wanna see you laugh and I don't wanna see you crying, because all the people that are dying, we're trying to make their mark and follow their desires and be a part of this grand illusion. Can you feel it? There's something in the air and I can feel it.
All right, they just hit the good hook right there. Yeah. Look, all the people in the bar, in this geriatric bar, are loving this shit. All right.
Yeah, there was this Father's Day. All the dads got together to cringe.
All around and I can see it.
Okay.
And it's gonna show what you need
The youngest person in the bar is the bartender.
Yeah.
from me, so that I can give it right back to you. There's something in the air and I can feel it, I can feel it, I can feel it.
Boomer thugs in harmony.
I just want to help you find a way to free your soul, and then you know that you can always walk away from this complicated mess that seems to be dragging everyone.
Okay.
Down the road of destruction. I know you want to be set free from all the things that weigh you down, like this emotional baggage you've been carrying around for such a long time, cause you all this heartache, mental anguish, and pain. I can reach you to your shot and take you from the darkness and set your soul fly away like it used to be you in your younger days.
So
creepy. With a brand new way.
This is like a sequel to that Soundgarden song Black Hole Sun.
Yeah.
Just all the people here have like Black Hole Sun vibes. They're all miserable fucking fake plastic human beings. Oh, Hank Chill needs this track. Why? You hate yourself?
Something in the air and I can feel it.
Feel it?
This song is 5 minutes long. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, we don't need to listen to the entire 5 minutes.
All right. What'd you think?
This is pretty terrible.
And you know,
Yeah,
I honestly think the
it's
last
like-
one was better.
Oh my god.
I think the last one was better.
That's rough.
Yeah.
That's rough. I can't quite put my finger on that one. What is this? This is Toucan Sam? Have we seen this before?
Yeah, I think we did see this one. How about this one? We've been through so many of these, sometimes I might accidentally play a double or two.
Tried to warn you, Space Cat.
Oh my god.
Surrender, dude. When you slip a paw into a live outlet, well, you get shocked. Maybe it's time for your sensei to teach you your last lesson. You think you're great, you think you're better, well, that's
Are these gripers?
too bad, because I'm your debtor. You got nothing without me, so stop strutting in and do something. You're going against something you don't understand, so why don't you stop?
Oh
You
my
get a
God.
plan. You're unorganized, disorganized.
Okay, this is my favorite one of the night.
Think that you can win.
Yeah, these guys are
Numbers don't lie.
the
Yeah,
perfect
numbers
level
don't
of
lie.
terrible.
Numbers don't lie. Numbers
Numbers don't lie.
Numbers don't lie. Numbers don't lie, bro. Numbers don't lie. Just
Plus
listen
11
to the guy.
subscribers. They're bragging about like 11 subs. This is great. This is great. I don't think they're being serious. They can't be.
They got a Hyrule sword.
Oh my god.
You wanna play this game? Well, here we go. To you it's hard, for me it's child's play. You came looking for a challenge. Well, up against me, you'll lose your balance. You wanted a fight, thinking you had all the light. Yet you fall below, cause you're nothing but no shadow. You think you're brave making that move, but that doesn't mean your crew's got a groove. There's a fine line between courage and stupidity.
So
Cause
bad.
here I am giving you more humidity.
This guy covered his face.
I love how you're just like, you're like, oh, this is so bad.
Like I already feel like miserable today, and this is like taking away from that pain, and it's giving me a whole new level of pain.
It's
like a
almost
vacation.
medicine.
Yeah, in a fucked up way. The torture is medicine.
Actually, this one, I don't know, like. Yeah, I'm tired of the shit that sounds like this, so all right, what's this? This looks promising.
Now it's time to switch. I'm a new shit and I'll admit that. Haha. Yo.
Did we watch this one already?
Now it's
Yeah, I
time
think
to
so.
switch.
I've heard on the
People chatting
bullshit
in the
moment
vents.
that-
Don't take the piss.
Yeah.
We've watched it before.
Yeah, hold on.
What is this? Egghead's dad's rap?
Kids these days, always talking about NTFs, shitcoin. What the hell's a shitcoin?
My crew heavily tapped. We got metaverse, real estate, and XRP stacks. Don't need stocks. I don't.
Did we watch this one too? I
think so. I know I've seen this somewhere. We might have watched it here. Yeah, we're repeating an entire show.
Yeah, I'll have.
Misery.
Yeah, we'll have to figure something out. Oh.
Hey, this is my guy.
Hey everybody, it's Krispy Kreme here, and I have to make an announcement video. Because I have to
Krispy
change my
Kreme's
rap
lit.
name.
Wrecked.
Oh, I thought this was an actual rap. Fuck, dude. All right. I guess I don't know. I have more, but I'm afraid. I'll do
Froggy Fresh.
Let's see.
He cute. Yeah, Krispy Kreme Froggy Fresh. Tight.
Shit. Hold on.
Banking institutions are more dangerous to our liberties than standing.
No, fucking. What is this? Oh yeah, this is You know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna have to download some more stuff. Everybody who likes the cringe raps, go to the Discord and post some cringe raps over there, and we'll get to them next time we do cringe raps. Our stream is almost coming to an end here pretty soon. I don't want Bill Fridge to die. All right.
Yeah, I don't want to die. I would like not to die.
He's got a long road trip ahead of him.
I know I'm looking forward to the 20+ hour.
He'll be on the
drive
road
home.
for like 2 days.
Wee.
We need him back. We need him back at 100%.
Yeah. It's gonna be hell. Give Billy a water. I need to get some water. I need a water. I'm in a trunk. And I was sitting up in bed, and then I don't know, the bed, I slowly slid down, and now I'm a lump on my back. I'm like a slug. I'm a human slug right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys give me big kisses to get better.
Yeah, then you'll get the COVIDs too.
Worst. Your whole body is going to hate you. Drink a ton of water. Yeah, I've been drinking a ton of water. I've been drinking a lot of liquid. It's good times.
Yeah. Damn. The best of times, the worst of times.
It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. You did the drive in 17 hours from Anaheim to Seattle? What? Nobody believes that.
Driving 350,000 miles per hour.
For real, were you breaking the law?
Breaking the law. Breaking the law.
Poop out the window as you're driving? Hell yeah. Those are kisses, but you know. Yeah, mask up, guys. I'm in California. I'm in Anaheim right now. For like the most lackluster VidCon. When we were down here, like barely anybody that was from like the old group came out. So everybody was trying to figure out where like the party houses were. We didn't have any cool party houses this year, and then we got COVID anyways.
Yeah, and like everyone, like most of the cool people that were down to hang out weren't in Anaheim. They were in like LA or like the LA area, like closer than Anaheim. The only people I really managed to meet were like your housemates there and the IP2 kids that were down there streaming.
I really feel bad I didn't meet up with the IP2 kids, but
Elisa told me.
I just had COVID.
Elisa told me Andy was down at VidCon too.
Oh damn!
Yeah.
COVIDCon, basically. Sheesh. Let me DoorDash you El Pollo Loco. Is El Pollo Loco really good? They have soup. I wonder if there's one around here. I could get a soup. Don't lay on your stomach. I think I'll be fine. The majority of the breathing problems was initially the first night after I started having symptoms, and then now I feel just really, really tired. Like I'm just really, really tired. I'm really worn out.
Yeah.
Carl took it.
Yeah, and we got a long stretch of content ahead of us here, and you guys will see it, and it'll be wonderful. And you guys should sign up for Patreon. Give us $5. You know, it's worth it because we're gonna do a bunch of content every day. And I'm starting to think like I'm gonna have to look into the Cringe Rap stuff. I want to try to compile a list, but if it's gonna take too long and we want to try and get Hannibal and Monty on it, I might have to call an audible on that one. I don't know yet. I guess we'll have to see.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. So I think we're gonna wrap up the show. My mouth is on fire because I wear these invisible teeth aligners, and I have to switch them out every week. And at first they cut my tongue. I don't know how else to say it. And then
this
I
was
just filed
misery stream.
You know, I had a good time, and you know, we put in some extra work this week that helped us get a lot further. And the night Jeff and Asterios were on, we got a lot of donos too. So it was pretty great.
We did really good that Sunday, right? Did we like hit 450? Sunday before
yeah. The Sunday was the big one, which makes me want to stream on Sunday more often.
It's because all those people aren't going to church because they're atheists. They have Sunday off to give us money.
Yeah. All right. We will see all of you back here. Billy won't be here next episode. It'll be me with Hannibal and Monty. And then he will be back right after that. So we will see all of you again next time. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your... Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants.